Hello traders, and welcome to Trading the Trend. I am Dennis, and this is my weekend report, and we're looking at a holiday shortened week that we finished last week. And as we look at the S&P 500, you can see we ended our streak of 5 up weeks with a small little pullback last week. This white line that I painted here, that is where we actually started the year at. So we were actually positive, just barely positive, and then we were back below positive at the close of Thursday. So, no big deal here. We did actually finish Thursday with a little bit of a pin bar on the daily, so maybe we can get some momentum and continue to go up. It is a critical point here for the S&P. If we do fall back from here, we would have established another lower high, which is a very bearish pattern for the S&P 500. Let's look at some other indexes I'm looking at. The U.S. dollar actually showed a little bit of life this past week. Had a 3-week down move. We got a little bit of an up move this past week. But you can see it's had a pattern of moving up, then down, up, and then down. So maybe this is going to be another one of those. We'll get a little bit of up here before the next leg down. Oil finally rallied, or I should say it pulled back a little bit. It had been in a big rally. Let's see if I can find that chart for you. Right here, weekly chart of oil. We had 5 up weeks in a row, and we got right to that blue line, the 40-week moving average, and that's where prices stopped. And you can see it's happened before. It stopped here, and then it stopped here. So this is a critical point for oil. Does it move lower, or does it turn around and push through that blue line? Maybe the third time will be the charm here. Now let's see how this is affecting our currencies. First, we'll look at my strong week rankings, and we have the week we just finished along with the previous week for comparison. And the big mover was the U.S. dollar. You can see it was in pretty bad shape, and then it's moved up here into the middle area. Pound remains the weak currency. There's very consistent weakness in the pound. Aussie gave back a little bit, but it's still our top currency, and then of course the Canadian dollar is giving back as the price of oil pulls back. So we'll see if it can turn around and get some strength, or will that pullback continue. Now, as far as some currency pairs I'm looking at, let's start with the Euro US dollar. Still in that range. We just cannot get out of it. A little bit of a pullback with dollar strength, but not a whole lot happening here. Aussie US dollar is at a critical point also. We got up to this point of very strong resistance. It was very strong support here. Support becomes resistance once it's broken, and now we're hitting that resistance, and we got right into it, pulled back. We gave it another try this past week, and we had pulled back again. So you could see a further pullback here after being denied this level here. We can also look at the U.S. CAD. This is an example of that pullback in oil prices. Oil prices pull back, and then the U.S. dollar is now strong against the CAD. Pretty good little up move here. We'll see if there's any continuation. You could make a case that there was some support right here that we held, so we'll have to see what happens to that. This could go either way at this point. A big one that I am looking at, though, is the Aussie New Zealand, and that is that big head and inverse head and shoulders. And as you can see, we can focus in a little bit. We had our neckline, and for 2 weeks we've challenged that neckline, and we've gotten these pin bar reversals 2 weeks in a row. So that's not looking really good. We'll see what happens this week. Certainly a pullback could happen here, but we need to see that neckline broken, and we also have that 200-week moving average right there. So some strong resistance there. If we can break through there, then this could be a very powerful trade, but it does have the possibility of failing here, so we'll be watching that. And that's what I have for you for this week. Hopefully everyone had a wonderful holiday weekend, and I will talk to y'all later.